One. Today we're playing the Cardinals from State Farm in Lawton, Arizona. I hope you guys are having a good day. Let's look at stats. Who has the league? Let's see let's see the player stats. 3,032 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. Not bad. Rushing. I make it full, so defense is number one. Conversions. We're almost last place. Red zone. Not bad. Penalties. We got the most penalties. Oh no. Turnovers. Offense. Let's get this game on the road, shall we? Then I might do the Seahawks and then the playoff time. I don't know. Lamar Jackson. I'm making some mac and cheese and I don't know to go with it, but I'll think of something. Bobby Wagner got 9 forced fumbles. Can we make it 10? Make it 10 to 5, or are the Arizona gonna make us go 9-96? We'll find out in divisional
from
game.
State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. Mitchell Trubisky and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Joe Burrow and the San Francisco 49ers.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals.
We get the ball first.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And he will get back to at least cover this. Certainly a sigh of relief there.
Hit the wrong button.
His offense going to be set up deep in their own territory now. So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in April. From LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully
Play Matthew.
a receiver or two free.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. The numbers a week ago for Everett. 6 catches, 110 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage is not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon.
Wow.
And this may be a
Dallas Cowboys.
He'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Blair on the tackle.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust
Come
his
on,
eyes
Jefferson.
and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
He can run for it, and he will. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And
wow.
that'll be incomplete.
Do always get an injured.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Let's do this.
Again, it's Burrow. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hard to check the.
Flushed out right.
Come on, yo.
Incomplete.
Okay.
A lot of force
Sorry about
bearing
the
down
cut,
on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. On the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Nothing open downfield.
Yeah,
He keeps
good.
it himself for 11 and a first down.
You know, I dropped the
So
ball.
here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Forced out to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. Leading them out, their quarterback in his 4th season from North Carolina.
Damn, 4th year already.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
49-yard line.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Preston Smith there on the stop.
Smith on the tackle. No gain on the play. brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40.
On 2nd down now. It's Johnson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
That's the end of the.
We're scoreless after 1. Gets this one to Hill.
Hill.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah,
looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
Offense.
Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
4-yard line.
Burrow will throw.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right? And make all calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down. They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Intended for Darius Slayton.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run it here with Gordon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Alright,
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here we go on 4th down with Burrow. Rolling to his right. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. A nice show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh my.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Derek Brown in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Oh my.
That is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Intended for.
How about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably declined it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Good job.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly...
Oh, my God,
Will
dude.
Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Cardinals. Will Fuller with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And there they got him the ball. Just get him to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Going up top for Miller. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
That.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep this time for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll buy some time right. They're going for... He's got a man. Complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That was nice.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive, 4 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their
the Dolphins are winning against the Las Vegas.
Stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their second. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Trubisky rolling to his left. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down, Trubisky. And this is caught. A spectacular
out of bounds, out of bounds.
A gain of 13.
That was out of bounds.
First down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with...
What did I do that for? I want to call a timeout. Um. Oh.
11 seconds remaining in this first half. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Bullshit.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good.
Wow.
And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Right reward on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. Jimmy Garoppolo has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Williams, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. The rookie, Auden Tate, with a touchdown catch. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Goddard and Charles Davis.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Chicago losing to...
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Von Miller. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. This might be a free play here for Trubisky. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. The 30. 10. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
It's 17 points.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
their own 25-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Breaks the tackle, now an alley.
Oh, I tripped.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the 49er.
Now it's Burrow. Going up top for Miller. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And now it's 2nd down. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and 2nd and 10 upcoming. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's Gordon. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Anthony Miller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Trubisky. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Trubisky sacked. A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now Burrow on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Intended for Melvin Gordon.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Dancing to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Kyle Duggar in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. They'll go for it. Burrow. Got a man, Slayton.
Oh, you could have.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
49ers
throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Cardinals' 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety.
I don't want to tie it up, though, man.
Come up with it,
Fuck
and now
it.
it's 4th down.
Fuck it.
Justin Tucker.
Has to be a little bit of frustration
Tie it
there.
up,
Back-to-back
fucking tie it up.
incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 17.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. On 1st down, Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Again, it's Johnson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
About to run.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Yeah.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
For a Cardinals.
Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jack Crawford able to record his 5th sack of the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Trubisky will
Bobby
throw,
Wagner.
and the pressure gets to him again. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss.
Enough to start to have a good drive.
Oh, 3-minute warning.
On a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now it's Trubisky. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Gain of 6 yards.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that. They have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I need 40-yard line. That's all I need. 40.
There on the coverage.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And he got it. Justin Tucker boots it through and plays the role of hero. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it.
Yay.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the 49ers, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
back. Sorry about that. I just had finished making the macaroni. We're 10 and 5. In our last week, our last season of our last we played the Seahawks week 17, the NFL the regular season. So they want me to start Teddy Bridgewater instead. They want us to take down Teddy. So okay. So let's do depth chart then. Let's do the quarterback.
This is the development traits. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities.
Oh, I know what to do though. Wow. Depth chart. Here we go. Alright. There. Let's get all of this. No, I'm doing everyone that we're gonna let's start you. Let's Jefferson down. Tight end. Oh, I got a rookie too. Need my center. Check the scope. Right guard didn't work for now. Nah, I keep that out at the right end. Keep that how it is. Running back. Keep that how it is. Center back. Let's do that. Oh shit, I got Tavon Diggs. Oh. Let's add more. Let's add kicker. Punt. Kick return. Let's give it there. So welcome. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later. Alright.